Evening all. Happy Good Friday. Or is it? Jesse Marsh has been in talks with Leicester City over the vacancy managerial job. What's your thoughts on that one? Is it a Good Friday or is it not? Make your mind up on that one. Sam Allardyce has been mentioned today as well by Footy Insider. So tonight we've got another match preview as Leicester take on Bournemouth in the relegation 6-pointer at the King Power Stadium. So let's get this match preview underway, shall we? Remember, smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in just a minute. Hi guys, welcome to the final whistle for another match preview. Then it's the relegation battle at the King Power Stadium on Saturday afternoon as Leicester City take on Bournemouth. It's 19th versus 18th, and it's an absolute massive one, this one. It's split or steal. Will it be a draw, or will one of the sides take all 3 points? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, an absolute massive game for the Foxes, as the Foxes need to find them points somewhere to get at this relegation battle and escape the drop before it's too late. Bournemouth, a game that we can win on paper, but it ain't going to be easy. It'll be a very tough game, and Dango Utara and Philip Billing and Solanke will probably have other ideas. But yeah, massive game at the King Power Stadium. Let me know if you're going to the game. Let me know in the comments. Smash a like if you enjoy the stream tonight, if you can. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. Please hit the subscribe button. It'd help us out massively. So let's get the comments on firstly. Romeo 9L, hello, welcome to the final whistle. Kaysun, hello, mate. Burton on tour. How are you doing again, pal? Callum, I think tomorrow will be 3-1 to Leicester, and I think Jesse Marsh is going to be the next Leicester manager. I've been a big fan of Leicester City since 2016. Terry, how are you, mate? Good to see you again. Kaysun, not the best for Marshall Allardyce. Well, the thing is with this one is Jesse Marsh has reportedly said that he'd want the job and he'd also stick with us if we got relegated to get us back up. I mean, what does that tell you? Does that show you how bad it's got, or I don't know? Please God no to Jesse. Joe Wayman, a Leeds mate of mine, he wanted Jesse Marsh out to Leeds. He wasn't Jesse fan's biggest fan. Said to him today, what's Jesse Marsh like? And he said, good manager. One of the best managers. I know we're lying. Hi, Mike. How are you, mate? KFC delivery. What are you delivering tonight, pal? How are you doing? I'm good. 4-2 Leicester. Interesting stuff. Whoever loses, I think we'll go down. Yeah. It's now or never. It's now or never for Leicester City Football Club. We win, we fight on. We don't win, well, anything can happen this season. Crucial, Jack. Hopefully Jesse Marsh got his marching orders. We will be finished if we get him. Well, this is it. Kyle Foster, I don't know what I will do if we lose tomorrow. Just keep supporting the lads and hopefully we can get points. We've got Manchester City after the Bournemouth game. What a good game that's going to be. Hey, mate, how are you? I'm good. We won't win playing one up front. No, I agree. 4-4-2 tomorrow for me. Maddison's got to be down the middle. He has to be down the middle for it to work. Daka, would he start with Vardy, do you reckon? Or would you go Iheanacho and Vardy? Or would you go Daka and Nacho? Barnes, Ricardo, I'd go on the right wing if it's me. But, we're going to talk about team selection and all that later. No video from Barnsley game as I forgot to video it. We beat them 2-1. Well done. Barnsley are in the race for the promotion, is that it? In League One. I don't like to see us in the relegation zone. I don't think anyone likes to see anybody in the relegation zone, but we are where we are because we deserve to be where we are of how we played this season. Callum, you have to give Jesse Marsh a chance to keep us up in the Premier League. Do you know what? Whoever the manager is, I will back them 100%. I will back them. That's what you do. You might not like the person who's coming in, but you've got to back them and hope they can turn things around. If they can't, then we've got to have Plan B somewhere because obviously Rodgers didn't have Plan B, did he? In the end, I don't think he ever had one. I'm going to the game tomorrow. Good. If we win, well, where does that leave us? Right, new manager. I'm going to 2-1 nail-biting win for the Foxes. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Would be appreciated. Moderator, appreciate that. Come on, Leicester, City. Let's get that win. Let's get back. It will be a tough game. Let's fight, keep the faith, and Foxes never quit. Couldn't have put it better myself. Appreciate that, Carl. I will go for Nacho and Daka. Yes. Right. Let's get on to the big one then at the King Power Stadium. It's a massive game for both clubs, this one. It's East Midlands side Leicester City and South Coast side Bournemouth. This one is a big game. This one is an absolute massive game. It's a crucial game. And this one could defy our season. It's a absolute mad game, this one. Can't really put it into words, to be fair. We have to win. If we don't win, where do we go from there if we don't win tomorrow? But we've got to start turning up. We've got to fight now. We've got to show how hungry we are for the points. And we've got to show that we want to get out of this mess because we've got ourselves in this mess. We've got to get ourselves out of it. We've got 9 games to do so, starting from tomorrow. And we've really got to give Bournemouth a game. Bournemouth will be no easy opponents. They picked up a big win over Fulham, a 2-1 win recently. They obviously lost to Brighton. They beat Liverpool 1-0. But Bournemouth, they're picking up the results. They're showing the fight that we haven't all season. And this is it. We've got to match that fight. It's fighting fire with fire tomorrow. And we've got to show we're up for this battle. Because Bournemouth are going to come. They're not going to lay down for us. They're going to make it tough for Leicester. But Leicester have got to make it tough for Bournemouth. Leicester have got to stand toe-to-toe with Bournemouth and give them a right good game and leave it out on the pitch tomorrow. And we can't go away anything less than a win tomorrow. I don't think a draw is good enough. We've got to go for that win. The win is what we need. So, yeah, it's going to be a cracking game. Gary O'Neill versus Adam Sandler / Mike Starwell. But yeah, let's have a look at the comments then. Let's get back into it. If we lose, we're down. This is it. What do you reckon? If we do lose tomorrow, say we do lose and we're in that state of example now, are we down? Is the season over for us? Because where do you actually see us getting any more points? David Cruz, welcome to the channel, pal. If you can hit that subscribe button, it'd be appreciated. Esteban Cambiasso. I said this to a mate the other day about Esteban Cambiasso. Get him in and get an assistant in Wes Morgan. Two lads who know Leicester City, and I think they would do good. Them pair, him get Robert Hoof down from the payment side of things at Leicester City. Get him down there and get him on the touchline and all. Them lads would know how to sort this shit out. We win tomorrow, bro. Good evening. Good evening to you. Jesse knows Dakar better than most. He does. Jesse knows Holland, I believe, as well. So it makes for an interesting one. I'm meeting the players tomorrow after the game. Enjoy that. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can talk about something positive with the players tomorrow. But yeah, who knows? I agree. You well know more. Leicester till I die for me. I hate the Cherries. Do you remember the 4-1 defeat? I bloody do. You brought it up. You brought that defeat up. We were winning 1-0. We was winning 1-0. I was pissed. I was pissed in that second half. Sionchu absolutely kicked Callum Wilson, got sent off, and oh my days, Schmeichel kicked the ball and it hit Ndidi, and oh my days, Solanke made us pay, and oh my God, we fell apart. I remember it like it was yesterday, and that messed us up for the Champions League, that did. I don't feel that Leicester are going to get relegated. I honestly feel that Leicester are going to get relegated. Sorry, I just think as a club, you've let the changes too late. Let's face it, it's then not Rodgers' fault. Do you agree with that comment? If we do get relegated now, who do you blame? I mean, the board's got to take responsibility, haven't they? I think they've left it too late, in my opinion, the board, to sack Brendan. Very negative. Spoke to Mike Starwell today. He's happy, and they will fight until they can't. Hi, Haley. 5-3 Foxes. 4-0 Leicester tomorrow. Don't need two holding players again. I agree. Get rid of that. Callum, I think Daka and Vardy twice to let Leicester 3-1 win. And if we win and Wolves lose against Chelsea, we go 14th above Wolves and out the relegation zone. Fantastic. We're not beating Man City next Saturday. I don't think we'd expect anything much of that game. Fun fact, both times Leicester got relegated, Arsenal were champions 2002 and 2004. You have to bring stats like that up, don't you, LSB? You have to bring stats like that up, don't you? Hopefully it's not bloody three times the charm. Top was at a training ground today, so possibly something happening. Yeah, big like odds have gone down on Jesse Marsh now. 1-4, I believe he is to become the next Leicester manager, which makes him favourite, the American. So, yeah, could it potentially be Jesse Marsh at Leicester City Football Club? I will leave it with you lot to answer that one. Would you be happy with the appointment? Would you not? Tell me why. But let's get back to the Leicester Bournemouth game. Yeah, big game. Big game. The players have got to turn up and give it their all. And, yeah, we've got to defend well. And, yeah, 3 points. 3 points, that's all I'm saying. Obviously, we're going to get on to key players later on. Picked out a few from both sides. Gotta be 4-4-2. Yeah, I agree. Daka and Nacho to start, yes. See, would Jesse Marsh, if he comes in as Leicester manager, would he get the best out of Patson Daka? See, he knows Patson well. So, would he get the best out of Patson? Imagine we win the Premier League again. I might visit the Bournemouth Stadium next season. Well, who'd have thought Leicester would have won it at 5,000 to 1 that season? I mean, after staying up the season before in the Great Escape. I thought Potter would come at the KP after his break. Yeah, I think it all depends, doesn't it? What league we're actually going to be in next season. Obviously, we've got a lot of options. Obviously, the possibility of Rafa Benitez, Sam Allardyce, Jesse Marsh. We know he's had talks with Leicester, so it's one of them. Let's have a look at the PL stats then. Let's quickly get that out of the way. Position 19th versus 18th, both 7 wins for both sides, 4-6 in draws, and 18-16 in losses. Massive relegation 6-pointer at the King Power Stadium. Look how close it is. I mean, it's absolute craziness. There's 4 teams on 27 points. Forest, West Ham, Everton and Bournemouth. So if Leicester win tomorrow, they can go over all them sides. But fingers crossed we can go and do so. But yeah, it's crazy to think we're in this position now, and it's mad. Premier League head-to-head. Played 11 against Bournemouth. We've won 2. Bournemouth have won 4, drawn 5. All 4 of Bournemouth wins have come at the Vitality. Who remembers the one when Riyad Mahrez? What's your most memorable Leicester City versus Bournemouth game? Let me know in the comments what your most memorable game is. It could be home, it could be away. Let me know what your most memorable game is or most memorable goal of Leicester versus Bournemouth. I'm going to get it in. I'm going to go in the comments and have a look now. Jesse Marsh might do a better job than Brendan next season. I hope next season we finish in the Champions League. Oh, that's a big statement. Got to give him a chance. Allow us to play on the front foot. I'll be missing the game tomorrow. I'll be back at Wolves. Chelsea have got Frank Lampard back. Yes. I don't mind Jesse Marsh. Jesse Marsh is a good manager. I think it was kind of torn with Leeds. But Jesse Marsh, obviously, he kept them up last season. This season hadn't worked out. I believe they only got 2 wins in 20 this season. I believe Leeds under Jesse Marsh. And, one of the defeats were against Leicester. Mr. Harvey Barnes scoring against Leeds again. Possibly Marsh till the end of the season with an option to have an extended contract. Mine was the 3-1 with Vardy scoring the chip. Yes. Mahrez free kick in the 97th minute. Fantastic. Yes, I remember that. I said to some guy, I said, we'll need something special from this if we're going to nick something out of this game. And the magic man were behind the ball and creating that piece of magic. And what a moment. The King Power Stadium absolutely erupted. Crazy stuff. Let's have a look at the next one. Last 5 meetings. Played 5. Leicester's won 2. Bournemouth have won 3. Don't look good, does it? In the stats. In the last 5 meetings, obviously Leicester winning that in that game, the 3-1 game. That was one of the memorable games for me. Vardy scoring over Ramsdale. Last Premier League meeting was the 2-1 defeat at the Vitality on a hot day. Fans were singing "We Want Rodgers Out" after the game. It was the game after we beat Nottingham Forest at the King Power Stadium. A game where we thought we turned the corner after the Forest game, and we thought, you know what, we've got to go and back it up at the Vitality. Did we? No. I was there, and Daka put Leicester ahead, and then Bournemouth second half battered us. They battered us second half. Could have been 3 or 4-1 down in the game. We lacked energy in that second half. We lacked fight. We lacked intensity. We lacked real character. And oh my days, we suffered. We suffered in that game against Bournemouth in the 2-1 defeat. Not a good sighting, honestly. Not a good sighting as a Leicester City fan that day. You going King Power Wednesday for the freeze to sign in? I am. We've got better players than Leeds. Don't judge Jesse yet. I agree. Like I say, Terry, I'll give him a chance. If he comes in, I will give the man a chance. I'll back him 110%. That's what Leicester fans have got to do. Got to back the new man and hope he can turn things around. Do you think Mahrez's value was 60 million? That man could have gone for 100 million, to be fair. We brought him through 400 plus K. Mad, innit? To think we brought him 400 plus K and sold him for what we sold him for. But that guy was magic, man. The best winger in Leicester's history, if you ask me. One of the best. And, sad to see him go, but we haven't replaced him since. Right then, last time out at the King Power Stadium. A 3-1 win for the Foxes. That's the last time them two faced each other I believe it was 2019. 2019, Leicester Bournemouth. Let me just quickly check. Let me just have a look. I believe it was 2019. Let me just quickly look on it. Yeah, August 31st, 2019. A 3-1 win against the Cherries, and the Cherries got popped that game. Vardy with an absolute audacious chip for the goal. Vardy got 2, and I think Tillerman's got 1 as well, I believe. And yeah, we won 3-1. Good day, and a good game of football. So yeah, that was the last time Bournemouth visited Leicester. Which manager would you want? Do you know what? It's hard. It's hard to say who you want because of the position we're in. If we're in a ideal position in like January and we're in like Europe and we're like 8th or something, and then Brendan got sacked, then we could say, you know what, we could get a better manager. But in the position we're in, not many managers are going to fancy taking Leicester unless you like Allardyce or someone like that who enjoy a challenge. Allardyce likes keeping teams up. You know, he's known for that. Big Sam. So yeah, going to be 3-1 again. We all hope. Do you know what? We've got to turn up. We've got to go and battle. Let's have a look for the next 5 games for both sides after the Leicester game then. We'll start with Leicester. Man City away, Wolves at home, Leeds away, Everton at home, and Fulham away. What do you reckon? How many points? I'd like to say 10. I'd like to say 10. But that's me being optimistic. I might sound deluded at this point, the way we're playing, but I'd like to say 10. Bournemouth, let's have a look. Spurs, you never know there. The way they played against Everton, I mean, you know, West Ham, Chelsea, Leeds, Southampton for Bournemouth. I mean, Bournemouth could potentially go and win 3 out of the next 5, which would give them 9 points. So, it's madness. Sorry about that. Someone's ordering a takeaway. Not ideal timing, knowing I'm on the live with you lot, with bloody food getting mentioned. So, back to the football. Back to the footy. Let's have a look. Tete can't do anything what Mahrez do can't do what Mahrez took. Yeah, Jack, how is doing the Easter signing? Christensen's there and Daniel Iverson, I believe, and CJ Bott from the Leicester women, and I forgot who else is there from Leicester women, but 8 points, 10 to 15, 10 or 15. 15? Oh, that's audacious. That's like saying we're going to beat Man City then, Renee B. 7 for Bournemouth. Right, let's have a look at foot in both camps. This is the next one we do on the channel. Max Gradle, for the love of my life, for Max Gradle, I'd let you, for Max Gradle, love his silky skills too. Fantastic player, Max Gradle. Played for both Leicester and Bournemouth. Who remembers that MK Dons free kick from Max Gradle? Fantastic player, Max Gradle, when they were at Leicester. Rated him. Stevie Carriage, done good at Leicester under Martin O'Neill and that. And scored some important goals for the Foxes. Won some trophies. And what a player. Then there's this man, young Kirkman. I mean, what can we say about him? Scored a cracker against Middlesbrough. Nigel scouting were always thorough, wasn't he? He was a little overweight. And Kermaghan's career at Leicester ended real sour after that bloody chip at Cardiff in the playoff semi-finals. What was he thinking? What was he thinking that day? In that moment, if let's just say fucked it, and yeah, Kermaghan will not go down well with Leicester City fans. Let's be honest. The name Jan Kermaghan. After he left Leicester, he'd score against us for teams like Charlton and Bournemouth, and yeah, no more on Jan Kermaghan. Yeah, no more. Let's have a look. Renee, are you? You've not been. Oh, okay. Unless Jesse Marsh gets American winger to replacement for Mahrez. Mahrez has been hard to replace. I mean, we've had Under, we've had Lookman, we've had Diabate. Yeah, Lookman was the ideal one for me. Should have signed him, but we went against him. Yeah, look how well he's doing at Atalanta and scoring goals, assisting, and he's having a really good season. Next one, team selection then. This is it. This is the time for you lot to pick your team. What do you reckon then is going to happen with the team selection against Bournemouth? Who do you want up front? Who do you want to play? Dewsbury Hall ain't going to be playing because he's been red carded against Aston Villa, so he'll miss this match. The team for me to face Bournemouth, going to go Iverson in goal. We're going to go Castagna, Wout Faes, Harry Souttar, Victor Christensen. And then I'm going to go midfield 4, you see now. Ricardo, Maddison, Mendy, Harvey Barnes. And then I'm going to go for Iheanacho and Daka. Nacho and Daka. 4-4-2. A 4-4-2. Or a 4-3-1-2, where you put Maddison behind on both and then Barnes and Ricardo get in. You know what I mean? So a 4-3-1-2 or a 4-4-2, whichever one. I'll be happy with. We've got to go attacking and we've got to go and attack with some venom. We've got to go and win this game. And yeah, we're not going to accept anything less. Got to go and get in a fight, which we need to, and get out this relegation battle. I mean, that's my team. I might seem a bit. I don't know. People have their all different formations and all that. So, but we'd all like to see a 4-4-2. I think it'd work, and I think it could potentially beat Bournemouth, in my opinion. If we can stick a 4-4-2 and give the fight and all that, and do everything positively, then I think we'll win tomorrow. But if we don't, then and we go and pick the wrong formation and we go 2 holding centre defensive mids again, then I don't think it could end well. But we never know. We don't know which side Leicester's going to turn up. Hopefully it's a positive. A 4-3, yeah. Yes, Jack agreed. What Mike is still go home for the relegation. Bournemouth are a championship side, according to LSB. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe they're a championship side. Bournemouth, you've got to give them credit. They've showed fight. They've showed more fight than Leicester and LSB in these last few games, and they're fighting as much as we are, and it's going to be a very tough game at the King Power Stadium. But we've got to turn up positively. We've got to give it our all, and we've got to come out with them points. Attack. Yeah, attack. Non-stop. From the first minute to 90, attack. And also 5-5-5, ideally. But yeah, the fans have got to get behind the team as well. The fans have got to do their part. Push the team on. Let them hear you in the King Power Stadium. Let them know that you want to see them fight and all that, and really give them good spirits and that, and really push them on, and let's do it. Let's be that 12th man. Let us get out of the relegation zone, please. 3 points, yeah. So that's Adam Sandler, and Mike Stowell, who are in charge tomorrow. So, boys, go and do your job. Go and get the points and get out of this relegation battle before it's too late. Show that you actually want to get out of it. Show how hungry enough you are to get out of it. And show that Foxes never quit. Go and show passion. Go and show commitment. Go and show team spirit, desire, all that, and leave it all out on the pitch and come away with them 3 points. Let's have a look at key players then. So James Maddison for me will be key tomorrow. If we play him down the middle and not on the wing. Harvey Barnes, if we can see him run at them defenders and really do what he did against Villa, then I think Harvey Barnes will cause some problems for Bournemouth. Bournemouth, I've chose 2 players here as well. So Philip Billing is having a good season at Bournemouth and he's scoring goals. He'll be one to watch out for tomorrow. Dango Utara, Uatara, I don't know how you pronounce his last name, but Dango Uatara, Uatara, I think it's Uatara, Dango Uatara. Yeah, he'll be one which we really need to look out for tomorrow. Fantastic acquisition from Lorient was Dango Uatara. And, good player. Fantastic player. I've watched him this season for Bournemouth and he looks a right good talent. And if Bournemouth went down, then I think he'd be a good player for teams further up the table. But he'll be one that they really need to look out for tomorrow. He's quick and he's really a good runner on the ball. He's good with the ball and can score goals and assists. So he's one to look out for tomorrow. Obviously, Solanke as well. He's one to look out for. Nacho, if he's playing, I think he could cause Bournemouth some problems. I think he'll do a good job if we can play him as 2 up front tomorrow with that support of Dakar. So, need the points. 4-0 Leicester. What's Union and FS got planned tomorrow? They've got a thing where you've got to be in your seats at 2:50. They'll have a thing going across the South Stand tomorrow. I'm not sure what's on it, but I'm excited to see what's on it. They're a good bunch of lads, the Union FS, and they do some good creative stuff with like banners and with like the thing that goes around the tifo. It's a tifo. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Do good tifos. 5-3. Yeah, lift the roof, fans. Come on. I think Sousa in defence, Ricardo, Maddison, Tete in midfield. Leeds play 4-4-2. I agree. Let's have a look at top scorers and assisters then. Leicester City's top scorer is Harvey Barnes with 10 goals. Barnes, he hit double figures against Villa. Maddison's on 9. Top assisters, Maddison was 6. Vardy with 5. Bournemouth, top scorer, Philip Billing with 6. Dominic Solanke has 4 assists. And Tavernier has 4 as well. So, interesting stats there. And the all-important last one is score prediction. Here we go. Score prediction then for Leicester City versus Bournemouth. What do you reckon, Foxes fans? And type in the comments also when you do put your score prediction in. Heart or head? Heart or head? What do you reckon? Massive game on Saturday afternoon. A relegation 6-pointer. And it's going to be a battle. Worth watching. And hopefully Leicester can come out on top and get them points. So it's going to be a really good game though. I think it'll be a game full of goals. Tifo. I think Barnes will get the golden boot this season. Agree, Jack Union FS. 4-0, 3 points. 1-0 either side, 3-1 to Leicester. What am I going to go for? Tricky game. Another tough game. Both sides are battling down the bottom of the table, and it's ever so close down the bottom of the table. But Leicester have really got to start kicking on now, getting them all-important points. It's a crucial game tomorrow, which could defy our season. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Leicester City win tomorrow. I'm going to back the lads and hopefully they can turn up tomorrow and get the job done. 4-0. Head says 1-1. Heart says 3-1. 2-0. Head. The Mighty Foxes. Yep. Big up that. Love that. Guys, if you've enjoyed the stream, smash a like for me, please. Really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already and you're new to the channel tonight and you've never watched the Final Whistle before and you enjoy Leicester City content, football content, Premier League content and all that, this is the channel for you. I'm not trying to promote it, but yeah, please subscribe. So much work goes into the channel and you guys make this channel, so I can't thank you guys enough for making the channel week in, week out, getting involved in all the shows and all that and getting involved. So really appreciate everyone's support. Let's have a look. It's ours, Laters and Tarja. Appreciate that. Great stream. Leicester need to focus more. They do. Let's hope we put in a better performance tomorrow than we did at the... Yeah, I agree. So, guys, check out the Premier League predictions, which we did last night on the channel. Go over and check that out on the channel. Drop a like on it. Let me know your predictions in the games which are being played. Let me know what you think the scores are going to be in each individual game. And that is it from me. What's coming up on the channel? So the match day vlog for Bournemouth will be out after the game. So look out for that. Come and give me predictions before the game. If any of you see me, come and give me predictions. It'd be good to get fans' predictions and have a chat with Leicester fans before the game. We've got the review, the match review. So hopefully it's a positive one we can talk about. But we'll see. Then we've got the Premier League predictions next week. The Manchester City match preview as well. So fingers crossed we can have a Manchester City fan on next week to talk all things Man City versus Leicester. But yeah. Let's hope we can put in a better performance. Yes, I agree. And that is it then. That is it for me. Have a great rest of Good Friday, Leicester fans. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for watching. And I will see you in another stream. Take care, everyone. And bye-bye for now.